And ladies and gentlemen, once again, the boardroom is open. I'm here with Greg from SoloPlayThroughs. We are continuing the path through the Dunwich legacy, and this is mission 3, I think, 4, maybe? Okay, so Mythos Pack 3, Scenario 5. We just got off the train, barely with enough time, so at least we were not delayed in getting to Dunwich. One of the things that I noticed for this particular mission is, man, they asked a lot of campaign questions. Were you delayed? Is O'Banion's thugs after you? Who's been kidnapped so far? Like, it really starts to add up on this particular mission. Before, they may have asked 1 or 2 here or there, but this one, like, is really going all in on what we've done in the past. So I think me having that Necronomicon is going to haunt us. Well, it haunts me anyway because I put that chip in my bag. Elder Thing. Okay, so I have the Elder Thing in my bag because I have a Necronomicon. And then we did have a couple people kidnapped. This is called Blood on the Altar. And it says, when we finally reached Dunwich, we're greeted by Zebulon Whately and Earl Sawyer, another man from the village who had met with Dr. Armitage during the incident several months ago. Things ain't looking too good here, Earl tells us. Some folk up went missing a few nights ago. Them whippoorwills won't shut up. Don't know what you're doing here, but last time you Arkham folk came around, it was bad news. Very bad news. His eyes blink rapidly and coughs and looks away. Look, why don't you rest for the night and look for whatever you're looking for tomorrow? Zebulon chimes in, putting a wrinkled hand on your shoulder. You begin to protest, but your aching muscles and weary mind won't allow you to refuse. The elderly man offers to take you in for the night and drives you to his home at the outskirts of Dunwich village. The town is disheveled and eerie, and you find yourself wishing you hadn't come here at all. You fall asleep on the ride over and scarcely remember anything else from that night. When you awaken, you find Zebulon's house is abandoned and there's no sign of the elderly man, or of Mr. Sawyer. Fearing the worst, you head into the village of Dunwich to investigate, hoping to find answers. Now, my first thing about that is, given that we are investigators, I guess that's why we go investigate. Otherwise, I would just get the heck out of town. I mean, like, so the agenda here says strange disappearances. It's the first agenda. Your welcome in Dunwich has been cold. A string of disappearances left the aloof townsfolk on edge. Most of them look at us with distrust, a few willing to help in our investigation. Who knows what will happen if we don't find the location of the missing folk soon. So that's 6 doom that will advance that agenda. And the first act is searching for answers. The disappearances in town may be related to the events in Arkham. You suspect that something awful is afoot. You must find where the missing townsfolk are being held in order to unveil this conspiracy. The objective is when the investigator enters the hidden chamber, we get to advance to Act 2. So that's the agenda and the act there. Keep track of the doom tokens on this. In the meanwhile, we start in the village commons. I, of course, am Rex Murphy, and you are Akachi Onyele? All right. So we start at the village commons. It says it's hard to prevent the impression of a faint, malign odor about the village street, as the mass mold and decay of centuries. Now, there's no clues here. We can just resign here if we want. So that's fun. It's connected to, let's see here, it's connected to the schoolhouse, it's connected to the Bishop's Brook, and it's connected to Osborne's General Store.
So just because things are connected one way doesn't mean they're connected going back, which can be really annoying the first couple times you play it until you kind of get used to making sure you're looking at the connectors before you move every time. We have 5 guys in our kidnap deck. Is that right? The potential sacrifices deck.
We have 4. The two that came with this, plus
Right.
Francis Morgan and I forgot the other one.
Warren Rice. And then you added Naomi's crew in there as well?
No, we were not hunted by them. When we resolved that, we didn't rescue the guy out of there. So according to the resolution on that one, it didn't say that they were mad at us.
Yeah, no, they have a bone to pick with us for sure. The only way they don't have a bone to pick with you is if you save Peter Clover, and we did not.
Oh no, we walked away from him in short order. All right.
Yeah, so since he died, Naomi's crew blames us because it's clearly our fault.
Well, remember he didn't die from what I understood.
No, he's dead.
Oh, okay. If he's dead, then he's dead. So I gotta.
I mean,
gotta
that's like
find.
thematically is the idea. Like everyone that was in that club, the hideous abominations came out and.
Okay. Oh, so I gotta.
We're
I gotta add those thugs to the deck then, real quick. I
yeah,
got
don't
them.
worry about it. I mean, I wouldn't reset. It's not worth resetting the cards that you already hid under the locations. But yeah, the
Oh,
damage
that's
crew
true,
definitely
huh?
needs to be in the counter deck.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is like one of the first scenarios where you see a bunch of treachery cards and even there's a couple enemies in here too that are specific to this scenario.
Okay.
Like anything that has that circle with like the zip tie on it.
Yeah, it looks like a railroad track or something.
Yeah. And it's interesting too because you see like you have the the strike, like there's some cards that are basically mirror images of what's in the Striking Fear encounter set, but they just actually went ahead and reprinted the same images just to kind of save some setup trouble, which is nice.
All right. 5 resources, 5 cards. Drawn my 5 cards. I don't know that I want to put any back. I feel like I do. I'm gonna just put 1 back and then keep the rest, I guess.
So remember the Elder thing is -3, and if you fail, you have to place a Doom on the agenda.
Yep.
I don't think we have any tablets, but we do have the there's a cultist, a -2 if you fail, add 1 clue from the token pool to your location. And then the skull starts at -1 because it's for each location in play with no encounter card underneath it, which is the village commons, and that will get as high as -4. So it's a pretty punishing series of modifiers for sure.
So if I understand you correctly, for each location play with no encounter card underneath it. So as we start to uncounter these, it starts to get worse?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a brutal.
It gets worse.
Yeah, it's a brutal series of encounter cards, that's for sure.
Exciting.
Or tokens. All right, I'm just gonna what's the word? Mulligan 1, and then I drew a weakness as well. So I just drew 1 new card. All right, Rex, go do your investigation reporting stuff.
All right, well, I think I'm going to start at the schoolhouse. I mean, what can possibly go wrong at a schoolhouse? Schoolhouse.
Which one you got?
Reads, with this crumbling rooftop and rat-infested walls, it's hardly even a house, let alone a schoolhouse. This is card number 212, 18 of 38. It's got 1 clue and 1 clue only, and it's very dark. It's 4 shroud. While you're in this schoolhouse, you cannot commit skill cards to skill tests. If there are no clues here, draw the encounter card underneath. Group limit once per game. So, don't quite know what group limit once per game means, but I'm moving to the schoolhouse.
Yeah, so that just means that like a group limit, it just means that once it's done once, like it will never happen again. So
understood.
I don't know why they bother because there's actually no mechanic to get a card underneath it again, but it is what it is.
Cannot commit skill cards, but you can still commit icons. Is that correct?
Right. You can still commit like assets or events that have icons that would be relevant for an investigation.
Okay. Well, I think since there is a clue here, I'm going to play this new card that I got from this set called Preposterous Sketches. It costs 2 to play it. And it says if there's a clue at my location, draw 3 cards. Of course, I could draw into my weakness. So that's my second action. I'm not going to test my 4 against a 4 just yet. I'm going to pay 2 resources to play the Necronomicon that I just drew. And that will set me up to gain more resources and then see what happens there. So that's my 3.
Yeah, plus that static bump for your investigate is really nice.
For my investigation, yep, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna play Shriveling for 3. This is the level 5 Shriveling. It's a Dunwich card. So it's going to cost 3 because I'm Akachi. Normally Shriveling has 4 charges, but Akachi gives me a 5th charge because she's magical. So I have 5 Shrivelings. This Shriveling, it gives me +3 willpower, and it deals +2 damage. So it's a really strong spell. The problem with it is if I draw any of those wonderful tokens we were just talking about, so I mean a skull, cultist, tablet, elder thing, or an auto lose, I take 2 horror because I'm meddling with the dark arts. I'm also going to play my Holy Rosary, which will give me a static boost to my willpower and give me some horror soak, which I might need considering where things are at. And I guess I should just stay with you in case you draw an enemy because you will be kind of SOL.
Okay, so you're moving on over?
Yeah, that makes sense. So I will join over with you.
That is our investigation phase. So now we have enemy phase. There are none. Upkeep. We
Draw a card.
ready
take a
all
resource.
cards and we draw one and get a resource, right?
Yes, sir. So you have to discard down to 8 at this moment if you have more than that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do not.
Mythos phase are putting the first doom on agenda 1 and then drawing encounter cards in player order, starting with the lead investigator and going clockwise. So you draw the first one.
Okay. I have Rotting Remains. It says Revelation, test my willpower 3. For each point I fail, take 1 horror. All right.
Yeah, so this is one of the cards. This is a exact copy of what's in the Striking Fear encounter set, which you see all the time in Arkham.
Okay.
And they just reprinted it for this scenario.
So I've got my trusty Deadpool bag of tokens. See what he gives me this time. -2. Well, all right. My mind was 3, so -2. That means I pretty much take 2 horror. Bye-bye.
What do I get?
You, sir. You get O'Banion's Thug.
You sure you wanted to add those guys?
I have it on record, live and recorded, that it was your idea.
Yeah, I'll be able to kill him fairly quick. Fairly quick.
So let's engage with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in my threat area. So I have shriveling. I'll be able to kill him in like 5 seconds.
Aside from that, I was a little bit scared. You're a little bit getting roughed up. Okay. 3 actions. So I am still fishing here. So
I can give you one. I can give you 1 icon.
Well, okay. All right. 1 icon, and I have this for 2 more.
So you're already going at a 5 to a 4. If you can, I can actually ignore the elder thing. So I can get you +2, and we can ignore the elder thing.
All right. So I'm a 5. It's a 5, or no, it's a 4. You're right. 5 to a 4, and you're giving me how many?
I can give you Defiance, so that gets you to 6 to a 4, and I'm going to choose one of the symbols. I'm going to say elder thing. So if the elder thing comes up, you totally ignore it, including the modifier.
Okay. Just see if there's a card I want to commit that I just don't need because I need to have hand space.
Because if you're going to commit something else, then I'll hold on to Defiance because it makes no sense to. I can give you another icon from another card.
Yeah, if you have one that only has like 1 icon, that'd be better.
Yeah, so that's cool. So I'll give you Quantum Flux, gives you an icon, so you're 6 to a 4.
And I'll get
without the benefit of Defiance.
Okay, I'll get this icon as well. So I'm a 7 to a 4.
That will do.
Okay. What is it going to be today? Skull. So -1, right?
Skull -1. Yeah, you succeed.
Yep. And I succeed by a lot, but there's no benefit here.
Nope.
So I get.
So you get this 1 clue, and now there are no clues there. You can draw the encounter card underneath if you so choose.
And that's a fast action, right? That symbol?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I want to do some more stuff on my turn first.
Cool.
I'm going to use the Necronomicon to gain 2 resources. I'm going to play 2 to play the library assistant.
Nice.
Because when it comes into play,
you draw 2 cards, your hand size is bigger. Yeah, nice.
Yep. I'm going for that hand size thing. So that's my 3.
All right. I'm going to attack O'Bannon's Thug with my Shriveling. I am attacking him with a ridiculous 9 to a 4. Yeah, that will do. And I pull the auto lose. Wow. Because that's what I do. So I take 2 horror, and I fell. I'm attacking a 9 to a 4 again.
Wait, he doesn't have retaliate, does he?
No.
Oh, you take.
That's so classic me, though, dude. That's so ridiculous. Oh man, 9 to a 4. I don't know why I love this game so much. 9 to a 4. Elder Sign. So we go to the other side of the spectrum.
And yours says
So
plus
my
one,
Elder Sign
add one
ability.
charge. Yours says +1 and add 1 charge to an asset with
Yeah,
charges.
so I'm gonna get the extra charge I had to spend to do this twice back. The O'Bannon's Thug is very dead. With my third, I have one more action. What I'll do is I'll draw the card underneath.
That is strange signs. Test your lore or book. It's 3, and if you fail, add 1 clue from the token pool to your location.
We don't care if a clue gets back there at all.
Okay.
I have to test it. I'm debating canceling it, but I think there are worse treachery cards that I should cancel later. So
right.
Yeah, I'll test it. I really have no chance of succeeding here.
Okay. Which is good, right?
It's not great.
Well, we'll have another clue to get on there.
We don't want more clues on there. We already got the clues from there. We're good.
Got it.
2 to 3. Elder Sign. I succeed again. Look at me. I promise there's not a pouch in there, man. I dropped it. We're good.
This is your scenario this time to keep pulling the good stuff.
Yeah, tentacles, Elder Sign. It's
you know magical. What? If you could predict that rhythm, we'd probably win.
Here, I'll take it. Cool. So I have one more action, actually. I am connected to what? I'm connected.
You are connected to the general store and the house in the Reeds.
Which way you want me to go?
I was thinking about the general store next.
Works for me. Which one is it?
General store is from the hushed fright at Osborne's store. They knew something bad had happened. This one is card number 13 of 38. Spend 1 resource, search the top 3 cards of your deck for an item and add it to your hand. And it's got 3 Shroud and 2 clues.
You know what's good? I'm glad we didn't use that Defiance. Remember when I was going to commit that card? Because it's a skill card. And actually where we were, I wasn't allowed to even commit Defiance. So it was good that I committed an event card instead.
Hey, look at us playing by the rules unbeknownst to us.
Falling into the right ruling.
Yes, quite literally.
All right, so we get 2 clues on here.
Yes, sir.
And that's the end of my turn.
And that's the round, right?
It is.
Okay. So
enemy phase, there are no enemies. Upkeep phase, ready all cards, draw a card, take a resource.
Okay, resource. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I now have 8 cards, but my hand is 10 while I have this laboratory assistant.
All right, so Mythos phase, second doom on the agenda.
Yep.
Encounter cards starting with you.
Encountering cards starting with me is kidnapped. Okay, test my mind or agility, and if I fail, add an ally asset I control to the pool of potential sacrifices. Okay, my agility.
I hope you're not attached to this woman, dude.
What's that?
I hope you're not attached to that laboratory assistant, because.
Okay, hold on. Let me understand this. If I fail, add the ally asset to the pool of potential kidnaps. Then attach kidnapped to the current agenda. Okay, got it.
And then basically when the agenda advances, it's going to draw +1. It's going to put +1 potential sacrifices underneath the act card.
Okay. And can I commit cards to this?
No, you can't commit cards to skill test while you're in the schoolhouse, which is, again, the rule that we momentarily forgot, but then got lucky that we remembered.
But I can commit assets and events, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything with relevant icons. I mean, it's going to be a tall order for you. I mean, you're at -1 now, so I mean, it's doable.
Yeah, so let's do it. I will do Henry Armitage and Seeking Answers. That's 3. I'm committing 3. So I'm a 6 to a 4.
3 willpower.
No, I'm using the other one. I guess they're the same. Willpower and my agility are the same.
Yeah.
Look at that, Elder Sign.
Look at you. All right, so kidnapped is out. My turn.
Yours is kidnapped.
2
in a row.
I could take. I'm not thrilled about taking 2 damage, but I can definitely take it if I need to. My intellect's fairly good though, so I'll be doing a 6 to a 4. 6 to a 4. Bing. -3. Great. Boom or bust. So I take 2 damage.
So this doesn't get attached because you didn't lose an ally.
Exactly.
Okay, done.
Man, come get these clues. Actually, I can potentially get those clues.
This is a shroud value of
3.
Go
first to see if I do that. Because the shroud value is only 3.
Yep.
And I have a magical card in my hand. So I'm going to play Read the Signs. It's a 2-cost event. It is a Dream Eaters card. I add my willpower value to my skill value for this investigation. The skill value, again, is going to be intellect. I ignore any effect or keyword on my location which would trigger during this investigation. That's more of like a Circle Undone reference. And if you succeed, draw. You discover 1 additional clue at this location. So I'm basically doing my willpower is 5 plus the static boost from the Holy Rosary is 6 plus my base intellect value is an 8. So I'm doing 8 to a 3. And if I succeed, I get 2 clues.
Okay, that's fair.
Bang, 0. All right. So I'm going to pull the card underneath as a fast action, and I will still have 2 actions left.
You get both these?
Yeah.
And you want to see what this is?
I do.
Key to the chamber.
There we go.
You have control of the key to the chamber.
Yuppers. Ragon. So now I have 2 more actions. What should I do? I guess I'll go to Bishop's Brook.
Bishop's Brook, you can do that. Yep. Bishop's Brook. Now the deal here is it's one dreads to trust the tenebrous tunnel of this bridge, yet there's no way to avoid it. Bishop's Brook is card number 8 of 38. Each enemy here deals 1 horror extra while it's attacking. Has 2 clues, 3 shroud value.
Those are not clues. These are clues. So 2 clues here. Those are going to be hard for me to get. That's for sure.
Well, the good news is I can get there pretty quick because I think I know a shortcut.
I'm going to take a resource. There's not much else for me to do right now.
All right. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to move from the schoolhouse to the store to see if I can find you. And I see that you're no longer there, so I'm going to take the shortcut from the store to the Bishop's Brook. It's a fast action, so I don't use my action to get there.
So you have 2 actions left.
2 actions left. I'm going to use one of them to play the flashlight. It costs 2, and it comes into play with 3 supplies, and I spend a supply to investigate to get -2 shroud. I'm going to do that right now. So it's a 1. I'm a 5.
Cool.
The skull is now -3, correct?
Skull is -3.
Correct. That escalated quick.
Yep.
I am a 5 to a 1. Deadpool says, Elder Thing.
-3.
Okay, so that makes me a 2 to a 1. So I still succeed in getting 1 clue. However, I have to place the doom on the agenda.
If you fail.
Oh, I didn't fail. Take that, Elder Thing.
Yeah, you just talk. You don't. Your special Rex ability doesn't trigger.
Yeah, I figured 5 to 1 was a pretty good odds, but apparently not in this scenario.
Yeah, no, it's a really punishing thing, as I said before. All right, no enemies. Upkeep. We're drawing a card.
Okay.
My other sibling, Jesus, we're taking a resource. Mythos phase. We're putting the 3rd doom on agenda 1A, and then drawing encounter cards in player order.
So this is that you then, since you went first last round?
No, it doesn't matter. It's always lead investigator. Always lead investigator.
Then I have a hunting night haunt on me.
Look at you.
So we'll put that.
Yeah, I'll engage him. I'll deal with him.
There for now. And then
you got other things to do.
You have a hunting night haunt on you.
Oh, Jesus.
So
never mind. I'm busy.
Yeah, so yes, you will. I'll evade mine. He's only had a 1.
Yeah. To see what you can do with yours and get that clue and then get the heck out of there. Remember, they do deal 1+ horror when they attack, so that ain't great. But yeah, make sure you can evade yours, and I'll figure out what the heck I want to do.
Yeah, I have a plan that I hope works.
Yeah, it works for me.
Okay, so first, that's it. Right now we're on to investigators.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to evade him, and I am a 3 to a 1, but I'm going to commit manual dexterity.
Yeah.
5 to 1.
And remember, when attempting to evade the hunting night guard, you double the negative modifier of each revealed chaos token.
Yep. So I'm going to 5 to 1. And I get a -2. So I'm a 4, -4, so 1 to 1. Do I do it?
Yeah, this succeeds.
That's all I needed. He's locked down.
So this dude is going to chill there.
And I get to draw a card because of manual dexterity.
Right.
Then, check this. I was working a hunch about this place. And it's fast. Play during your turn. Discover 1 clue at your location.
Cost 2?
2 resources that I had. So I will get this last clue. And another fast action is I will reveal this card here. And it is on Wings of Darkness.
Jesus.
Test my Test my agility. 4. If I fail, take a damage in a horror, then disengage from each non-Night Haunt enemy engaged with you and move to a central location. All right. What can I commit to this, if anything? Nothing. Okay.
Bye.
I'm not engaged with him, so at least it's a 3 to a 4. Holy smokes! Just realized that.
Yeah, you're good. Go on this little trip.
Okay, here goes. I'm going to just pull the Elder Sign, just like this. Wrong Elder Sign.
That's the Elder Sign, all right.
Okay.
All right, so you take a damage in a horror, and then you're gonna move to the Village Commons.
Village Commons is. Oh, I see. The wings took me there.
Yeah, because you have to move to a central location. That's the only central location in play.
And this is gone.
Yeah, it's just a treachery. It just goes away.
Okay, glad I could help.
Yeah, if you want to update the horror situation, I have 2. You can take away from the horror. So I have 3 horror on me. So you're gonna want to take away 2 of those. Yeah, that's right. And then you're gonna. I have 2 damage on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'm a mess, man.
You are a mess. Well, I have no resources, so I better Necronomicon to do that. If I can't play my cards, I'm useless. Then I think I need to move to. I hate to move back to the schoolhouse. But
I think it's our only ticket to the House in the Reeds, isn't it?
Yeah, and the House in the Reeds is the only ticket to the church.
Yeah.
I think. Yep. Okay. I guess I'm going to the schoolhouse. My 3rd.
All right. So you're up there. So I'm going to attack the Night Gaunt at a 9 to a 3 for 3 damage. This is so overkill.
Well, he has 4 hit points, right?
Yeah. So let me get 3 damage on him, and then I'll figure out how I want to proceed from there. So 9 to a 3. I wish these guys were victory points, man. They're so brutal. 9 to a 3. I reveal the -1, so that's 3 damage. I only need 1 more damage on him. I'm tempted to kind of get a little greedy here and save some of my shrivelings. I'm going to do a 5 to a 3 and just give it 1 shot, and I'm going to ignore the effect of the Elder thing. 5 to a 3. Cultist. I succeed.
Yep.
I do take 2 horror because I'm using shriveling.
Ooh.
So that's getting dangerous. No, I didn't use shriveling. Never mind. I didn't use shriveling that time. That's one of the reasons I didn't use shriveling.
Got it.
I know what to play this game. So I succeeded. These 2 cards were committed. That's the last damage I needed to kill the Hunting Night Gaunt. So he is super dead.
Yep.
And now I guess I just attack the other Hunting Night Guard on my location, even though he's already evaded, because we're going to want to kill him eventually anyway, because him chasing us around the rest of the scenario is not a good idea. So we shall do that. I'll use one of my shrivelings, doing a 9 to a 3. And I get a skull minus whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I succeed because I was doing a 9 to a 3, but I do take 2 horror now because I was using shriveling. So I can put 1 horror on my Holy Rosary and take another horror onto Akachi's card. So I have 4 sanity left.
And that thing took 3 damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Enemy phase?
All right. Enemy phase, upkeep phase. We're going to ready the Hunting Night Gaunt. Since he readies at a location where I'm at, he auto-engages with me.
Okay.
We draw a card. We take a resource. That's actually nice.
I have this curse that I wanted to draw.
Oh. Enjoyment level of this scenario just went down like 120%.
And but I got my resource. You got your card, your resource. So now we got Doom on the agenda.
Yeah, 4th Doom. Mythos phase. Give us some cards, sir.
Okay. I will. Really? I will take on Wings of Darkness.
Guess you're going back to Village Commons.
Guess I'm going back to the Village Commons. Got an Elder Thingy.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. So
you take a damage and a horror, and we have to add a Doom to the agenda.
Done
so now it's going to
done.
advance next round.
Okay. And back to the Commons I go.
Yes, sir.
And you are Whippoorwilled.
Oh, really?
It says aloof, though. What does that mean?
Yeah, no, so it doesn't engage with me. So it would engage with you, but because it's aloof, it just goes to the location. Now, you can, as an action, choose to engage with it. But as long as I don't, it's just going to keep messing with my stats. Whippoorwills can be really annoying, especially in this scenario. But
I see that.
they're a thing. I mean, they only have 1 health. The problem for me is I don't want to be wasting any spells.
Yeah, on them.
On that, but again, all my stats are now going to be
-1.
Wonky. But I'll be able to kill the night. I'm just going to have to use a shriveling on the Night Gaunt, unfortunately, but it is what it is.
You gonna start there, or you want me to start?
Go get some clues.
Okay. So I have to move here.
Again.
And move here.
You going to the House in the Reeds or the church?
Well, I can't go to the church from here.
Right. All right, House in the
Unfortunately.
Reeds.
Yep, House of the Reeds. House of the Reeds says even locals stay away from this place. This is number 17 of 38. Forced, after it's revealed, search the encounter deck for a Night Haunt enemy and spawn it in the Village Commons.
There are no Night Gaunts in the encounter deck.
Because they're all out?
They're all in play.
Or dead?
Or dead, yeah.
Okay.
So if it said discard pile, yeah, we'd have to spawn it. But because it only says the deck, very specifically, we have already taken care of them.
Hey, well, I'm okay with that.
We're good.
2 clues. Shroud value of 1. And that's my second action. As my third action, I'm going to play this Disc of Itzamna. Because this is getting out of hand with the monsters.
Yeah. We've kind of seen the worst of it, unfortunately, but yeah.
Pay 3 resources for that. And that's going to be my turn. I'm going to go after those clues next round. Hopefully, you'll be somewhere nearby.
All right, let me try to kill this dude. 9 to a 3, -1 because of the Whippoorwill. So an 8 to a 3, -1. Total overkill. Night Gaunt is dead.
Okay.
I do not take any horror.
You take none?
I'm going to put another. What's up?
You take none?
No, I take none. Nah. I pulled a -1, not one of the symbols. I'm going to play the other shriveling I have, which is the intermediate version of the shriveling.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit less punishing, and I hopefully can make better use of my damage doing abilities here. So I am just going to be a shriveler. And then that was my second action. My third action, I will move to the village commons to get closer to you, and I will leave the whippoorwill behind, but he is a hunter, so he will not be that far behind.
Okay.
In the grand scheme of things. So enemy phase, the hunter keyword on the whippoorwill triggers, so he is going to move one location to the nearest investigator, that is me. He is still aloof, so he will still stay at the location instead of going to my threat area.
Well, he's in the general store. He can't come straight across. Oh yes, he can. I'm sorry.
The village commons,
yeah, I saw the connector there.
Yeah, okay. it's again the connections here are so wonky, man. Then we're going to do a
draw a card.
Yeah, upkeep phase of draw a card, take a resource. There we go. Happy to see that.
Oh, 6th doom on the
Mythos phase 6 doom. We advance. So agenda 1B.
1B says whippoorwills, of course, gather along the roofs of Dunwich and begin to shriek in jubilation. The people of Dunwich believe that the presence of whippoorwills foreshadows somebody's death. Do they long for your death, or is the victim someone else? If there are 3 or more potential sacrifices, choose one at random and place it underneath the agenda deck without looking at it. There are. So I have a face down under the agenda deck. And now it says the old one's hunger. As the sun sets, the frightened townsfolk retreat to their homes and lock the doors. Clear that many of them know more than they are letting on. A sickening feeling turns over in your stomach as the village's true nature becomes clear. Well, we're trying, village. You just chill out.
Yeah, for real.
Stop all this imminent death talk. I've got rotten remains. I might go insane here. Test for each. So 3 to a 3. Let me see if I have any cards I want or can commit. Yeah, I've got one. So I'll be a 4 to a 3. Whatever it's worth. Might not be worth anything. -2. I take 1 horror. Okay, you get a mobster. Boy, they really don't like you.
That's fine. He's got retaliate. I should be able to take care of him pretty quick. All right, let me try to do that. I'm going to use intermediate shriveling. I'm doing so it's only +2 willpower instead of +3. So it's an 8 to a 2, -1 because of the whippoorwill. So it's a 7 to a 2 for 2 damage. 7 to a 2. I pull the skull. I succeed, but I take a horror. So I gotta stop pulling those, man.
Yep.
All right, mobster's dead.
Okay.
Bye, mobster. That was my first action. My second action is I'll move to the schoolhouse. My third action is I will move
the house.
To the house of the reeds.
Cool. That'll leave the whippoorwill behind a little bit. I guess I'll just use the flashlight. Well, it only lowers the shroud. Well, it's fine. I'm going to use the flashlight. That's why I have it. So shroud is 0. 5 to 0. So I succeed, but my curse says, do you though?
Oh, shit. That's right. Have you not pulled the token since you got that stupid thing?
What's that?
You haven't pulled the token since you got that thing.
Correct.
That's funny. It's so bad, dude.
So 5 + 1 is 6, so I succeed. And I get both clues.
You get both clues.
Because of Rex's ability. And that was my first action.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to flip this card. And it is the Hidden Chamber.
There we go.
And it says, Revelation, put the Hidden Chamber into play. The Hidden Chamber and the location from which it was drawn are connected to one another. The door to the Hidden Chamber is locked. You cannot enter it unless the key is attached to the Hidden Chamber. That's you, right?
I'm going to attach the key.
All right, so I have 2 actions left. Let's see here. First thing is going to gain 2 resources with the Necronomicon. And I believe I should probably just draw a card and have some cards in my hand, right?
Sure.
Down to 3. Oh, or I could draw Chronophobia as my card.
You're going to want to get rid of that now. Jeez, I forgot that was your weakness. What, do you take a horror now?
No. Oh, at the end of my turn, take 1 direct horror? Yes.
That was a
Man,
bad pull.
beautiful day in
Well,
Arkham.
and enter the chamber because now we can deal with that next round because we're gonna want to, take care of some business before we enter that chamber. That's funny.
All you. Oh, wait, that's all of us.
Yeah, that's it. So enemy phase 100 keyword triggers. So we're gonna move the Whippoorwill to the schoolhouse.
Yep.
Upkeep phase, we draw a card. Ooh.
Well, it's not going to be a curse for me.
And yeah, take a resource. There is that.
Bright side. Bright side.
Good job. Good job. Mythos phase are putting 1 doom on agenda 2 encounter cards.
All right. Well, I am riddled with a whippoorwill. Well, this location is whippoorwill.
Yeah, I'll try to start killing him.
And
so he's aloof. He's just gonna start chilling.
And then you are kidnapped.
I don't want to. All right, we're doing a 6 to a 4.
Can I commit a card for you?
You could. 6 to a 4 is fairly good. I mean, I think it is what it is.
But I don't want you taking any more damage.
Yeah, me neither. It's fine.
I'm doing it. You're 7 to a 4.
Oh, no. You don't go to your dodge.
Okay. I'm not doing
Hold on to that. Words of the wise. Hold on to that. 6 to a 4. And we get -4. Jeez. Dodge wouldn't have helped anyway.
Okay, so 2 damage?
Take 2 damage, yeah. All right. Well, that's fun. Good times.
Ooh.
Let me. Well, your turn. You're getting rid of chronophobia, right? I mean, there's really nothing else.
So it takes 2 things, right?
Yeah.
So I will spend 2 actions to get rid of chronophobia. Third action, I guess, draw another card so that I'm better prepared for whatever comes.
Sure.
Oh. Should I have used my disc to just pop that whippoorwill?
No.
Okay. Because there are nastier things in the world?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to draw a card for my third action, and it is your turn.
All right. It adds a doom, but I think I got to do it. I'm adding the Arcane Initiate to play.
Okay.
Because it's going to give me more of a soak.
Now you have an ally.
She gets a doom. I'm going to exhaust her, look at the top 3 cards of my deck for a spell. I did pull a spell. It's not the greatest of spells, but that's fine. That was my first action. My man, I really don't think I should be wasting shrivelings on these whippoorwills. Is I will take a resource. My third action, I think I take a resource again. Yeah, I'm gonna get some money. All right, enemy phase. The other whippoorwill comes and joins us, so we have -2 on all of our stats at this point, which is super fun.
Okay.
We're going to draw a card. There's the card I wanted. That's actually really strong. We're going to take a resource.
Okay. I can easily kill a whippoorwill on my turn, by the way. Easily.
There might be more important things you want to kill, but
okay. Well, I didn't know how big a hassle they're going to start becoming.
They could be. I have a card that can wipe them all out once.
All right.
I just picked it, so we're actually okay. So this is the third doom in play because there's 1 on my Arcane Initiate, 2 on the agenda, and now you're going to want to draw encounter cards. I mean, not 1, 2, 1, 2 loosely.
Well, this Psycho Pumps song. Now that's what the whippoorwill sings.
That's so bad.
Add it to any investigator's threat area. When you would take 1 or more damage, take 2 additional, then discard this. So I'll add it to mine.
Can you afford that much damage?
Oh yeah. I'm not taking damage. It has surge though, right?
No, man. I'm gonna cancel that.
Okay.
Psycho Pump song. That's 5 damage, man.
Well, then we'll put another whippoorwill in play. For me.
We got a third one?
We have a third one.
Jesus. All right, so I canceled that. I spent $1. I'm going to put a horror on my Arcane Initiate, and I canceled that Revelation. All right, so we get another whippoorwill, which is fine. I'll kill all 3 of them.
Okay. And then for you, Unhallowed Country. You cannot play allies, and each ally you control is blank. treat the
fun.
text box of each ally you control as if it were blank. So we'll put this.
All right. Your turn, man. Make some magic happen.
Well, I can't. The key's not attached.
The key's totally attached. I already attached it.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Okay. In that case, I can move to it, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then when I do, we advance the act.
Rock on.
You find your way into the hidden chamber where you believe missing folk are being held, but the horrors that confront you there fray the edges of your sanity. Bound by chains in a secluded corner of the room is an unspeakable creature with the face of a man. It wheezes and wrestles to free itself as it notices your entrance. The many mouths covering the creature's body are covered in blood and grizzles of meat, as though it were feeding recently. With a hideous croak, the creature speaks with 7 mouths. Seth. It lurches forward as though to grab you, and several of its chains snap. Reveal each unrevealed location. Done. Then move all clues in play to the hidden chamber. I am not happy with that. I had a card I was going to play.
Yup. So there should be 9 clues on the hidden chamber.
I have 7. Oh, I didn't reveal. Okay, got it. From that place. Got you. 9 clues on the hidden chamber. Then spawn the Silas Bishop enemy, which he's right here.
He's cute.
So does he doesn't engage, right? He just sits here being massive?
He's massive. So he is engaged with you in a sense, but he's engaged with everybody as a location. So if you were there during the enemy phase, he would attack you like a normal enemy would.
Okay. So
but the thing with him is he can't take attacks of opportunity. So that right. Makes him palatable. So if you were to leave a normal massive enemy, if you were to leave, you'll be able to leave, but you'll still get whacked on your way out. He will not attack you when you go to leave.
Act 2A says the pitiful beast lunges to grab you with slimy arms, its many jaws snapping in hunger. Killing it would be merciful. Perhaps there's something else to discover about this creature. So we have 2 options. We can kill him or we can get all 9 clues. Shroud value of 3 doesn't really mean a whole lot. I have really good investigation lore skill. He has 12 hit points?
Yep.
Because, I mean, I could really give him a whopping. I've got that card that lets me start a fight with my book ability.
Sure.
But I don't think it's worth it.
I mean, you can't do a lot of chunk damage right now.
Right. Well, that only does 2.
Yeah.
So, all right. Then I'm going to commence to getting clues, because that's what I do, right?
So you're here. You have, 2 more actions?
I have 2 more actions.
And you're probably not going to want to be there at the end of the round, because he will, at the end of your turn, he's going to give you a 2 damage and 2 horror.
But I can cancel that.
Oh, that's right. You get the dodge. Right. That's cool. So yeah, get as many clues as you can, and then we'll regroup.
I'm going to use flashlight's last battery. Lower the shroud value to 1. Making it a 5-1. Do I have anything I want to need to commit? Well, I'm never going to use this card to fight him. It makes no sense. So I'm going to commit this card. So it's a 6-1. Try to get that extra clue. So it's a 3. So I did it, right? Yep. So I get 2 clues.
What did you pull?
I pulled a -3, so it was a 3-1.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
Then the next one I'm going to do is get another shot at that. I'm a 5-3, but I'm going to commit the skill deduction.
Rock on.
So I'm a 7-3, and if successful, discover an additional clue.
Oh, you got a souped up deduction. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't mess. Remember all those turns I spent drawing cards? So did it. 7-3.
I got. Clues now?
Huh?
That gives you 2 extra clues?
2 additional clues if it's by 2 or more.
Yeah,
yep.
That's nice.
So
Dude, I haven't played as a seeker in so long. They're so
3.
strong. Nice. So there's 4 left. Jesus.
I wish I had another action, man.
I can get 2 real easy, so I might as well do that. I'm gonna move.
You killing these?
I'm gonna play drawn. What's up?
You killing these?
I'm gonna go back to where they are. That way I can get the hell out of there and not get killed by Silas. Because unlike you, I don't have a magical dodge card. So I'm playing Drawn to the Flame. So I get 2 clues, and I have to draw the top card from the encounter deck.
2 clues. Top card of the encounter deck is your buddy Mobster.
Oh, jeez. Really? So I guess I'm not going anywhere.
You can evade him. I got you.
I
got you.
If I try to evade him, I take the attack from Silas.
No attacks of opportunity from him.
Right, no. But I'm gonna be stuck there at the end of my turn.
Oh, that'll be your third action.
Yeah. So I take the attack with Silas. I actually can survive that, and then the Whippoorwills will come in, but I will be able to kill all of them at the first turn next round.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay.
So
I am trusting Akachi.
yeah, I guess I just kill the mobster then, because that 2 damage is gonna be. Because if I don't kill him, I don't want to kill him. Yeah, let me try to evade him.
Okay, I'm giving you manual dexterity.
Nice, and then you draw a card. So that gives me a 5 to a 2. I'll make it a 6 to a 2 with astral travel. Jesus. Wow. I'm gonna die.
What'd you draw?
I pulled the tentacles.
Oh. And they hit you for 1 damage? Because they have retaliate?
I think I'm gonna die. So here's the thing. So he's gonna hit me for 1 damage, which means I can kill my arcane initiate.
Oh, okay.
And then at the end of my turn, I have to test. Oh, it sucks. Yes, that was bad. Me pulling the tentacles at the worst spot is so me. I'm now testing Untitled Country for a 6 to a 3. Oh, you know what? No, I can't cancel that. Son of a. Yeah, I could have canceled any symbol. I could not cancel the tentacles. Yeah, you're in trouble, man. Because this is not going to play out well for you. So I'm doing a 6 to a 3. I pull the skull, which is -4. So I fail that. So Unhallowed Country stays. In the enemy phase, actually, here's the deal. You can cancel Silas's attack against me.
Okay.
Oh, I killed off the Arcane. I'm sorry, I played this out of order. I was getting ahead of myself at the enemy phase. I didn't actually kill the Arcane of the shit yet. Systematically here. So I finished my turn because I failed the evasion attempt, which is my third action. We then go to the enemy phase. The Whippoorwills are all going to come in. The mobster is still in my threat area. Now, when they attack, if I take the mobster's attack and the attack from Silas, I'm dead. If you can cancel one of those, you don't die if the Silas attacks you. My first turn, next turn, I can kill the mobster and the Whippoorwills and leave you just to get those last 2 clues.
So if I play cancel the attack of Silas on you, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because he deals 2 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm paying 1 resource.
So Silas is mobster will attack me first. That gives a damage. I'm just gonna give that to the Arcane and the shit.
And cancel Silas's.
You cancel, and then I also lose a resource when that happens. You cancel Silas's against me. Silas does attack you, however.
For 2 and 2.
Which is good that we got rid of Psychopomp's song, because that would have killed you.
Yep.
So you're at 8 horror, which is bananas. Now we go to upkeep phase. I'm going to draw a card, take a resource. Mythos phase, you put the 3rd Doom on the agenda.
That's 4 total.
Yeah. Well, 3 total, because the Arcane of the Sheet is dead.
Oh, okay. That's one good thing that came of that.
Wait, we're good.
Encounter cards?
Yeah. Make them good.
Ancient Evils for me. Place a Doom on the agenda.
Fine. It's great. Do that again.
That's probably the best thing that could have pulled out.
That's amazing.
Strange Signs. Test 3 knowledge for you.
Strange signs. I don't remember this card at all.
That's the one. If you fail, a clue token shows up, and then I got to get 3 clue tokens.
Oh, that's really bad.
So hold on. Wait. Do I have a book to help you? No.
I'm gonna commit. I got one book. 3 to a 3. It's kind of gross.
I mean, if it's another clue, oh well. I'll just have to get it.
Oh well. I'll just have to Rex all over this stuff. That's fine. So wait. I don't know why I just threw my 3 resources. I had 3 resources. I don't know why I threw them in there. All right. So I'm doing a 3 to a 3. I'm committing counterspell. And Elder Sign? Oh, I succeed. Look at me.
Okay.
I got a 0. Where was that last turn? Made life a lot.
You dropped it back in the bag, and you preferred a. Yeah, the other.
I deferred the tentacles at the worst possible scenario. All right. I'm playing Storm of Spirits. It costs 3. This is a Carcosa card. It is magical. So this attack uses willpower instead of combat. If you succeed, instead of a standard damage, this attack deals 2 damage to each enemy at your location. Any additional damage is dealt to the attacked enemy. So if I was playing like Vicious Blow or whatever. If a skull, tablet, cultist, elder thing, or auto-lose symbol is revealed during this attack, deal 1 damage to each investigator at your location, which wouldn't kill either of us. I am attacking with a 5 to a 2.
I'm giving you more. I have no use for this guy.
I'm giving you a 6 to a 2. Giving me anything else just doesn't matter.
Okay, 6 to a 2.
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't. There's no -5, so there's just that one token I just don't want to see. But why? How would I pull that twice in the worst scenario ever? So I'm attacking the monster, the 6 to a 2, basically for the game here. Come on, buddy. A -2. Rock on. So 2 damage to the mobster. He's dead. 2 damage to each of the whippoorwills. They're all dead.
So we are left with.
And 2 damage to Silas. And there's 2 clues left on there.
Yep.
You
might as well try to get them. Like.
I have a 2 to a.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? No, because then you could pull bad stuff and hurt yourself, huh?
Hey, dude, I'm just gonna attack him with a shriveling because it's fun.
All right, he has 2 damage on him.
Yeah, I'm feeling myself now, man. We're doing a 9 to a 3 for 3 damage. What'll I pull? -1, so 3 damage, and I'll just leave in case you somehow fail.
Okay, you're heading back to the house.
Opportunity because Silas is magical. Oh, end of my turn. I need to test Unhallowed Country, so I'm doing a 6 to a 3 here, and I pull -1. Rock on. Unhallowed Country is out as well.
Okay. All right. First thing I'm going to do is play Search for Truth. Draw X cards. X is the number of clues I have. I have 5.
Yeah, it's right to me.
Because I'm going to need all the help I can get. Okay.
You know, it's really bad if you die, all those clues end up on your location.
That's awesome.
That would be really gross, dude.
Okay. I'm going to obviously investigate with some unexpected courage. Which makes me a 4, 5, 6, 7 to a 3.
And succeed by 2. End it now.
-3 is a 4 to a 3.
You get 1.
I get 1. Oh, wait. Rex's curse.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this could actually be good for you. It's so sick.
Rex's curse. Aha, much better. Thank you, Rex's curse.
Right. Yeah, you get both.
Yeah, that curse came in handy.
I think we actually forgot to do that last round, but that was when you had deduction and you were like a 1,000,000 to a 3 anyway.
All right. So
cool.
Then it says, if there are no clues in the hidden chamber, advance. That says, banishing the creature. Despite the danger, you brave the beast's horrifying presence and investigate further before killing it. What you find confirms your suspicions. Several journal entries written by a Seth Bishop. Oh, he said Seth when we walked in here, too. Describe the process of feeding the creature in horrifying detail. Tomatoes at first, then small game, then cattle, then finally human sacrifices. The most disturbing part is that Seth calls the creature by name, Silas. If the Necronomicon is in play, read R2. Nothing to see here. R2. Come on, Resolution 2. Resolution 1. Resolution 2. With the creature that once was Silas lashing out from its chains, you had little time to react. Knowing that Necronomicon might have a spell or incantation that could subdue Silas, you fend off the abomination long enough to find a passage that can help. No time to spare, we recite the Latin incantation and find the words that come effortlessly to your tongue, as though recalled from an earlier memory. The creature's body begins to shrink and melt away as the incantation builds, its cries terrifying and haunting. In the end, all that's left is the disfigured corpse of a man, Silas Bishop. You find a silver pendant, emblazoned with an odd constellation tucked into his shirt. You take it with you and hoping to find a use for it. We restored Silas Bishop in the campaign log. Record the names of each unique card that's underneath the agenda deck for sacrifice to Yogg. So let's see who this is. Zebulon Waitley.
Bye, Zebby.
Sorry, Zeb. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory value. Each investor earns 2 bonus experience as they gain insight into the hidden world of Mythos. So what victory points do we get?
Just the 2 from the hidden chamber.
And 2 from the hidden chamber. Man. Okay, well I have 2 because I spent all of mine. That was rough.
Well, you get 2 bonus. You'll actually have 4 total.
Oh, 2 bonus and 2 from the card. Yep. Okay. Well, we're moving on from altar or blood on the altar. What's the next one called?
Undimensioned and unseen. It is it's an interesting one. We'll put it that way.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in today. This does wrap up today's episode of Arkham Horror LCG. I'm here with Solo Playthroughs. We're working our way through the Dunwich Legacy. And as always, we'll catch you at the next boardroom meeting.